Hey everyone, this is our final video for this week, and this will be your final activity that you've got to do in order to get your full points for the week for our Unit 1 review. So, we've reviewed transformations, specifically rigid transformations. Those rigid transformations are translations, rotations, and reflections. Then we reviewed congruence. Congruence being that two shapes are the same shape, measurements, angles, side lengths, everything, and we can get those two shapes by doing rigid transformations. So now it's your turn to apply what you've learned here in the past year and what we've reviewed today and throughout this week into a project. Now this is our Unit 1 review project, and you have different options, and you only have to choose one option. So you get to choose one thing of these four. You just need to pick one that you're going to do. So the first thing you'll need to do is at the top of your project, whatever one you decide, you need to put your name, my name, so Mr. Reese, and the project that you choose. So you can write project number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or you can write the title of those projects. And you'll submit that project into Google Classroom. You can take a picture of it, you can take a video of it, whatever's easier, and you'll just submit that and upload it into Google Classroom. So your first project option is option number 1. Option number 1 is creating a children's book about rigid transformations. So you've got to create a little book. This book, here's a couple different things that you need to include in it. You need to include information about translations, reflections, rotations, and congruence. Remember, a children's book always has pictures, so you need to have pictures in your book. And the book should be at least 5 pages. Now, a page can include a picture. So maybe you have one page with text, and then the next page with a picture. Another page with text, another page with picture. Well, that's 4 pages already, so then you just need one more. In order to get full points for that one, you need to have pictures or a video of the entire book that you can do. The next thing, you can also make that online. So if you want to make a Google document of the book, you can do a Google document as well. The next option is creating a video about rigid transformations. So if you create a video, you can create a video and you can upload it via YouTube, TikTok, just a normal video, however you want to do it. But there's a couple things that you need to know. The video needs to be at least 5 minutes long. The video needs to include information on translations, reflections, rotations, and congruence. And inside your video, you should have examples of each of those things. So again, that's just creating a video. You can use any video platform, but you need to be able to upload it to Google Classroom as well. The next one is creating a dance using at least 2 types of transformations. Now, if you remember, we did this in class at the beginning of the year. So you can click this link where it says see video for examples. So you can click that link and see some examples of what the dances might look like. Your video, or it could be written down steps. So you could make a video and film yourself or film someone else, or you can write down all the steps to the dance, and that will work as well. You can use TikTok if you want for this. That's totally accepted. I'll put my TikTok handle maybe in our classroom so you can see that. The dance should take at least 3 minutes, so it should be about a complete song. So maybe if the song's like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, that's fine as well. Your dance may repeat steps, so you may do the same steps multiple times, but you need to have at least 2 different types of transformations. And you should try to find music that your dance goes to. So try to find some music that would fit with your transformation dance. So that's option 3. Finally, the fourth option for this project would be creating a work of art using rigid transformations of 2D shapes. Now again, we did this with our maps, our flags, I mean. If you remember when we made our flags, our own personal flags, we used rigid transformations, and that was kind of like our artwork, so you can do this as well. A couple of things to remember though, your artwork should cover an entire page. You should have it colored in, and there needs to be at least 2 different types of transformations in there. It's helpful as well as on the back side or on a separate sheet of paper, you write the different transformations, and you would just upload both of those. So those are your 4 different options. Your 4 options for your project of transformations. You can pick any of the 4. It doesn't matter which one you pick, you'll get full points for doing it. as long as you upload it to Google Classroom. If you have a different idea of something that you want to do that maybe isn't here, send me a message and we can talk about it and we can see if that's a good option to replace one of these other ones. If you have any questions, like I've said before, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to shoot me a message or make a comment on Google Classroom. Look forward to seeing all of your projects. I'm sure they're going to be awesome. And if you need any help, just let me know.